Hello and welcome to another VDC match day. I'm Dress. I'm here gathered with Eon. Say hello.
Hello, hello. We're about to witness L7 versus uh,
Versus High
HT. What is
Tide.
it?
Yeah, High
High
Tide. It's
Tide.
the expert lobby. Blackjacks versus the Surge. Blackjacks 4-3 this season. Surge 7-1. Uh, it's gonna be a pretty exciting matchup.
Two playoff contenders. Surge currently being the number one placed team in the league, and Blackjacks sitting very close to a playoff spot. Actually, they are in a playoff spot at number 5 in the league with a 4-3 record. Be interesting to see what kind of level of play is played here and who can come out on top.
Uh, that is true. Some stats about this game. The Surge has a round win percentage of 50%, while the Blackjacks have a 61%. So Blackjacks have won a little bit more rounds than the Surge, but the Surge has one more game. So it seems like they have a lot of close games and they just narrow it out. As you can go.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see which IGL can come out on top between Jabub and Shatter. Will be interesting to see who can come up with the better strats and who can outthink each other. You know.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this Blackjacks team is going to look, especially since they do have a new roster. They recently they cut one of their players' vibes and they picked up one in huh? They cut they cut vibes and picked up one in Babu on Sunday. So this is their second match with this team, and I'm interested to see how they're going to look against this this number one team from the Surge.
Yeah, it'll be a good test to see how this team really stacks up against the best competition in the tier. One of the only teams to have cut a player at this point in the season. Not many teams have opted for roster changes this early. But this team has been off to a good start with their new player, so let's see if they can continue it going into tonight's match.
And we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the players. So on the side of the Surge, we have Creed. He's going to be playing their duelist role. One thing about him, he does not know how to unicycle, so probably won't be the best for him. They also have Wumbo. He's going to be another duelist for them that enjoys long walks on the beach. Sami is going to be playing their controller, is their GM and a one-time creator of the champions. Solar is going to be playing their initiator, and Jabub is going to be playing their sentinel / flex.
Are we through both teams?
No, that was just Surge.
Surge? Alright, so for L7, we have Ian on the duelist role last season as the runner-up for Apprentice last season. They have never missed the playoffs. Alright. Alright. And Blazar is currently the sentinel for the team. Shatter, IGL, and plays flex. Babu is initiator, and L7 Versail is their sub playing as controller tonight.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these map bans. So High Tide is going to have the first ban. Interesting to see what they're going to do here. I'm expecting Breeze to get banned. Oh, Vine's going to go first, actually.
Vine first map. Interesting.
Okay.
High Tide opting to not go play with the teleporter map is the only one in the game.
Yeah, Bond is it can just run whichever side. You can have a big run on offense, big run on defense. So maybe not one of our best maps. Icebox going next. It's not a favorite map for many people. I'm a big fan of Icebox though.
Breeze banned. Typical to Icebox and Breeze, some of the least popular maps in the current rotation being banned. Not too unexpected.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess Sunset Lotus for the two maps.
Seems like Sunset Lotus. Yeah, seems like Sunset Lotus has been played a lot throughout the season because Lotus is obviously a very popular map, and Sunset can be played by a lot of teams. It's not very hard to understand.
There's Sunset. Yeah, Sun is getting kinda, and what is it called it? Sun's getting kinda boring in my opinion. It's like one good comp, and then like any other comp is just like not as good.
And it's exactly what we predicted, as High Tide picks defense for Sunset. Let's see what L7 picks for Lotus.
I would assume that L7 would actually like to play Breeze since they have a Yoru on their team. Since when does like a Yoru main one trick, it sounds like. So that's probably what that Breeze ban came through. I'm interested to see how they'll play with them on the Sunset and Lotus. I'm pretty sure on the Lotus they'll just have the Yoru looking around. They can just rotate around pretty fast.
It'll be interesting to see if Dior will be pulled on any of these two maps. Not really a meta pick on any of these maps, but I mean, it would make for an interesting game if Dior was played by any of these teams.
Looks like we're just waiting for all of the players to get ready. We'll be getting started soon.
Interesting to see which duelist comes out on top. Who can get more first kills, first bloods for their teams? Will it be Ian? Will they be able to continue their good performance just like last season, or will it be Creed or Wumbo, which are also both duelist players? Will they be able to properly entry onto sites and get their frags?
You wanna gonna give your prediction for the map? Who you think is
Well,
what do you think this is gonna
go? First map, I believe, will go to L7. Is their map pick, I believe, correct?
I do not remember. I believe so.
I believe so. Yes, I think L7's new team will come out swinging. They'll surprise this High Tide team, but I also believe they will come back. High Tide will come back for their second map and get the 1-1 game.
I'm gonna go the opposite of you. I'm thinking the Surge is gonna get this one. They're already the top team in the tier. They got a lot of killers on their team. Everybody on their team has a positive KD, so that's pretty good for them. This Blackjacks team, this is their second game playing together. I don't know if they're gonna have the chemistry down packed yet.
All right, well, let's see the agent select here.
All right, well, we got 5 deadlocks out of out of the Surge.
Unfortunately, you can't play the same agent 5 times.
All right, so yeah, there is one with the Yoru pick.
All right, well, their team is locked in.
Interesting.
Both
Okay,
teams are
so
locked
we got
So,
double
obviously-
duelists on both sides.
Yes, double duelist both sides.
All right, so we're gonna have
L7 playing the Yoru pick again. We'll see. It'd be interesting to see if they'll play the Yoru more as an entry type or an initiator type, because Yoru can be played as both roles. I mean, you can set up with your flashes, set up with your clones, and also, well, your teleports can basically get you across the map at any time. It'll be interesting to see how the attack side defaults work for Blackjack as the first game goes on. It'll be interesting. It'll be important to set that up throughout the match. Keep the defense on its toes.
Yeah, I'm gonna expect the Blackjacks to play a very split pushing, just trying to take space around the map, especially with Cypher and a Yoru on attack. I'm expecting a lot of lurking to be going on them, taking space and just doing a lot of rotating to try and catch the Surge team off guard.
Yeah, this Yoru pick allows for playing very wide across the map, and it allows instant rotations very easily and very quickly. So that'll be the key to success for Blackjacks here. Keep them on their toes. Never tell them directly where you're going through clues, and really keep the default going throughout the game.
On the side of Surge, they're playing a much more conventional setup for this map. You got the Rage, you got the Cypher, the Gecko, you got a Smoke and Omen, or some people are playing Clove. Not really the best for flashes, I might say. You got one flash from Gecko and one flash from Omen. Gecko's flash is rechargeable, of course, but it won't be able to overwhelm as much as the two Yorus and KO flash on the side of the Blackjacks.
As the buy phase is going as High Tide are opting for heavy gun presence, and not very won't allow for as many utilities as Cypher sets up on B. And Gecko sets up on A for the information. Looking like a lot of presence towards B from the attack side first round. As Cypher walks through B main, uncontested.
Raze is AFK.
Cutting through.
Oh, there they go.
Break the trip pretty instantly as the one-way goes down. As CRM Blazar gets the entry on his opposing Cypher.
See, Raze is already on a flank for the side of Surge. Already
Last
making
execute.
this.
As they smoke off Link. Only Jet on site. She's caught. As the Gecko, as Cypher goes into the smoke here, will be interesting to go see what happens with bomb getting planted. As he will get 3K and get.
Raze on the flank.
Last player standing.
Ooh, the race line goes big here.
Gotta find
Blazar
two now.
very, very low here. As they both set up in market and CT. Be interesting to see how this Cypher plays his hand as he taps bomb. And he will catch the Cypher. He knows exactly.
Go get him.
He's aware of where he is, seems like. Now he exactly knows where he is. Will get the damage with the boom bot. He will get half. This is definitely winnable here. Oh, beautiful. Will he have the time though? Just
And
has
he
it.
gets it. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. Great flank from Raze in this round. We'll get them 4K on the round.
That whole round it changed if Cypher just has a trip on flank right there. There was no trip on flank. He never checked the cam. Raze just came in from free the whole time, just lurked through. Got the big T piece and then just clutched up in a 1v2.
Also, it'll be very important this round for L7 to prevent Raze from getting her ult here. 3 points away would be devastating on a bonus.
Let's see if they'll pay more attention to their flanks this time.
Yeah, this time there's a trip as the Gecko Flash gets no information on A. As a couple players rush through mid. Nade will come from top mid. As Gecko's pushing up A as Yoru TP's back into tiles. As L7 shifting back towards B here. Also with Yoru taking presence over towards A here, trying to draw out rotates. But it doesn't seem like it is working as 3 of the defenders head towards B. As Gecko starts trying to re-explore a little bit. And now the execute will begin. Bomb will fall. Oh, and Ian, they will trade his teammates as there's still a 2-for-1 on the side of L7. As Yoru is stuck outside of B main or in B main as of now with bomb on site. It'd be very hard for him to get a kill. Just have to bomb this orb, which he will not even be able to do. Raze gets herself 2 points closer to ult.
What I like to see from Yoru there is maybe put a TP down over there so he can TP get back with the team faster after you try and sell those fakes.
Yeah, no,
he did rotate over a little late, but his team did just down site, so.
Yeah, it was a pistol, so I mean he couldn't do much after, even if he was on site. Couldn't tell you if there would be much more change there in the result of that round. But we'll see as they look towards B for the 3rd straight round in this game. As the defending team, High Tide, will close the door. As the clone will take down the temporarily mount.
It's gonna take a sec for you to set up the retake.
Just fine on the bonus. High Tide opting to play the retake. Oh, and as Jet gets the frag, gets traded, accidentally dashes in. As the Paranoia will catch some of the opposing players on the retake. They will attempt to push down into CT here. L7 will get every single member.
And they just gave up the site for free. No guns
Yeah.
or anything. It's just not much
Yeah.
they could do there. I want to see them try and take in more space, making them like respect them. It's gonna be the first full gun round for both teams, so we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah. First gun round will be very important here for L7 to come out with a win here if they want to stay in this game so far. I mean, first look towards A. It's been 3 since they went B, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. The first rush into A. It'll be important to shoot down this flash.
I feel like this Cypher trip that he has, probably not the best right now since they do have the Raze and the Yoru. Either one of them can just take it out.
Drawing out
But
many
needs to
rotates here, at least
change that
4
up.
rotates as of now. No one anchoring B site here. As L7 gets themselves into the corner. Oh, and Wind will TP onto site. They have no idea of the positions of the opposing team. Oh, and he gets killed, and he will get traded. It's a 3v3 as of now. Bomb is down. Spike is down.
Is Raze gonna see this
Omen will get depressed. I mean, they have the information.
They don't know Omen's
If
here.
the Raze ult misses, and it's a 2v1 here, it's looking, and it's trouble.
Omen actually played a
L7.
big part right there, getting through unnoticed. Got a pick to help out. Raze with the rocket, which is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, Sami didn't get unnoticed as the KO knife should have hit her, but I guess
The KO knife didn't hit her.
No, it did. I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, it did. Okay.
It did.
Yeah.
But it was
The
just
Raze
too late.
just
They were not focused.
disregarded
They were all
her, yeah.
focusing on CT. They just in the heat of the moment. They didn't realize. Interesting to not see Win throwing down their TPs at the beginning of the round for quick and easy rotates.
Yeah.
We'll see if
guess
as they
one.
will throw it
My
into
eyes
the
are down.
piles, but will it get to A site? I think it will.
It's gonna be stuck there in tiles.
As Yoru will get their ult orb. There'll be 2 off ult here. As KO looks ready to flash out for a main control as Yoru TP's back. They've drawn
Okay, they just.
they've drawn a good amount of rotates. I mean, Gecko's playing alone on site as a solo anchor. So it'll be interesting. And he has spotted the TP. He knows exactly what's going on here. And the flash will go through. And he will get the kill while full flashed. As the rotates start coming in, they need to execute very fast here. As Omen will TP into their spawn. Interesting to see how much he can get. Might be able to get this race here off of a timing. And she will. So it is a 4v4 here. And wait, this trip doesn't get her.
Look at Cypher.
She will
All this
flash a
space.
main space.
Oh, he didn't see Jet Bondo
Last player standing.
jump out.
Oh, and the only remaining player in connector, and they cannot get the trade. They cannot get the 3v1 clutch. And it'll be easy round 4 for High Tide, as they will need L7 will need to go into a save next round.
I think what the Blackjacks need to do is start taking on more map space. Like I said, they have the Yoru, they have the Cypher, but it looks like they're just like 5 hitting sites, and they're not really
playing
taking
a
any
little bit-
space.
Playing a little bit scared here to take the main. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
they haven't
definitely.
really contested a main that much. I mean, even when they were execing A, they waited a very long time to take the A main space, and by the time
We
they
set the
took
tempo,
it,
not them.
by the time they executed into a connector, the rotates were already there, which allowed High Tide to start just keeping them alive.
Looks like they're
The
gonna-
Euro ult will coming in.
You're gonna trust it, and now Cypher is on the work today this time.
Omen will get suppressed, so no smokes to the site. As the site completely falls. Almost. Oh, and Yoru's info utility gets completely... As 2 players...
Cypher was found by Gecko with a Gecko flash, so they know that he's still in.
Cypher not even close on A site
Yeah.
here.
Gecko
Well,
is aware
probably-
that he's here.
He's aware that this could be a possibility. But I mean, It's not even worth saving a sheriff here. Just a totally like upside down round here. Interesting call to use the Yoru ult on a save round here.
Yeah, it was kinda they all four just rushed on site with Cypher just lurking at A and he never moved up. And when he finally did move up, he got hit by a Gecko flash that backed him up and then now we're here.
Yeah, Gecko is well aware of this possibility. They're holding every single angle here. Crossfire, and Jabub will get the kill, and it's a flawless round here for High Tide, and it's looking very dominant here on the defensive side.
Yeah, I'm still not. I mean, it's another gun run out. That was a little bit of a save round for them, but they really need to start taking more space. Having somebody lurk and try and get a pick, something get even just info. Just hearing that people are rotating, so you can have your team rotate. Anything.
Yeah. I mean, I would have Cypher and Yoru play on one side of the map here. I mean, Yoru can so easily come back and.
But like right now, there's no. They have a cam that got broke, and now all space over there is gone. They don't have any mid space.
It will hold Raze here. It will hold Raze and Gecko as 5 players, but Cypher will get 2 kills. Jabub will anchor down the site as he almost gets win.
They are respecting the lurk there over at A. We see Raze and Gecko are just now leaving.
As Omen TP's back on site, could get this kill here.
Standing.
And yeah, not looking good. Spike is planted for
It was what, a 5v2 on site?
Yeah, it won't matter.
The Surge still win it. I mean,
Surge is just eating. High Tide is just eating them alive so far.
I will say the cam did do some work there because it did hold Gecko and Raze at A for a long time, but everybody else on B was just getting mowed down. So.
I mean, the weakness of this comp is like obviously there's no drone. The only information piece of utility is that KO knife. Other than that, you can't really play off of a Gecko flash where it will give you information. There's not.
Yeah, they have nothing to get information. They're just playing corners and just letting you come to site.
Yeah, and Cypher's holds have been just purely dominant here. They've been hitting B a very good amount of rounds. As they will take down the Gecko flash. But here, Jet opping here. Will she go big? And will get a leg shot. As she will probably get naded off the angle. Jet still sitting there as she will get smoked off. She'll have to reposition into CT. Be interesting to see if this op will be able to play here behind 2 smokes. As she might reposition. She will reposition the main and see if she can get any kills. So not aware of the Cypher, just below the little step there. So it could easily be a double swing here from Ian and the Cypher. Wumbo will get the headshot and the wall bang. As this is looking dire for L7 here. Another 4v2 retake situation should be easy. Should be a piece of cake here for High Tide. As a nade will get Omen. It's a 4v1. As KO needs to go big through the smoke here. We'll get her.
Good trade.
Trades the KO here. And 7-1 here. You gotta think here, if you don't at least get don't get 3 rounds here on the attack side, it's gotta be close to finished here.
We like to see a timeout out of Blackjacks here, saying to try and reset, come up with some strats, something. Figure out what's going on.
Slow the game down, you know. I mean,
it
is time. I mean, at this point, it's probably too late. You probably should have been done earlier on this map. Should have been done at 5-1, but I mean,
they can 100%. The way they've been playing it, they want to switch it. They can 100% sell a fake, probably.
Yes, I mean they are rotating very quickly as they won't spot the camera.
Nobody in mid.
Wumbo will get the first kill, aggressively peeking with the op. They're not budging. They're still peeking this as the jump peek will draw the op shot out of him.
And see how they haven't taken space. Look at Gecko and Raze.
Yeah, they're sending the Yoru teleport here onto site.
Gecko and Raze
I mean, look at A site. Gecko and Raze here are both on a double flank. It'll be interesting to see if this Omen can fight these guys off.
He's ready. He
Oh,
didn't
the
see him.
timing! Unbelievable timing! And
Oh,
that's bomb as well.
Spike down.
And they have ult
With
here.
Creed, with Ray's ult, it might be.
Razo, Gaggle.
Oh, but
Oh,
interesting.
good
They will get the
trades.
2-for-1
I got the
trade.
spike.
So Jet is rotating over to A. But,
Interesting that they're going A when Cypher just saw him.
oh well. I mean, this is possible to execute on site. They need to get this omen.
One
Get this
enemy
omen, as
remaining.
that will not happen. 1-for-1
Spike
trade.
down, B.
The Cypher needs to be killed, as he will be
Ooh.
spotted.
I mean, they have Spike. Put your cam down. Just
I
watch
mean,
it.
the time is just running down. I mean, and also doesn't have bomb. I mean, this is just seems like an impossible round to win.
My camera is destroyed.
10 seconds left.
Jet unknown seems impossible here. As Jabub will swing.
All right, well, the
Draw
round is
the
not
time.
secure. They chow now for KD.
Ace.
Oh, there
And
it
he
is.
will even get the kill. just put it in. Put that economy straight to the garbage bin. I mean, it's just not looking good from the side of Blackjacks. Their economy is struggling, as 2 of them will not be able to afford rifles.
I mean, I would say another main problem. I think, Shatter or Wind was just appointed as IGL, so probably doesn't have the most experience IGL in their calling plays at the
Yeah.
same time. So that may be another problem where this problem lies.
Who's next?
Yeah, I mean, Shatter will go in with their ult. Will take the site as KO ult goes down as well, so the trips are toast. As the Raze ult will come in and get the Cypher, as
That was a
KO
great
will
shot
be
from
able to be
Jabub.
res. But see, Creed is already flanking, but it is found already. So it's a 4v3 here. First round where L7
know
genuinely,
exactly
since the
where.
bonus, where L7 genuinely looks in a good position to win this round. But Ian still has a pistol, as the Gecko ult will go down. Won't spot Ian though. And the op shot doesn't hit.
One enemy remaining.
And it's beautifully played by L7. As they're still in a 3v1. Might be going down with a Thrifty. I'm not even sure if it's Thrifty. They did buy this at the end of the day.
Interesting.
And it's a good round from them.
Yeah, good round. They did use 3 ults though.
Yeah, they used 3 of their most consequential ults.
They used what?
KO.
Raze, Yoru. Oh, they used 4. KO and Cypher.
Yeah, they used all 4 ults. Except
Just for one
Omen
round.
ult. For 1 round, it took them not much. I mean, this is good. I mean, it's good to get the momentum back. I mean, you needed a round like this, where
Yeah.
3 or 4 of your players stay alive because at least 3 of them,
Humans are not
3 of them
looking.
bought. So it'll be interesting because Jet still has the op playing towards connector here.
Cutting
Let's see
through.
if she could go big as they're looking towards A site. She will probably hear the teleport. Oh wow. She will be flashed, but Wumbo
Oh,
will
Omen
get the
just
timing.
got great time, man.
just great timing right before the flash pops. As Sami will get the kill. She will get traded. And it's a 2v4. Creed here playing in tiles with the
Oh my god, rule! Oh!
two health.
Remaining.
And it's a 4v1 here.
Where is everyone?
They will get the Euro just to secure the round. They will realize that Shatter has teleported. Oh,
Oh
nice
my
shot,
God,
nice shot.
That was a
but,
great shot.
But Wumbo will get the trade with the op. I mean, just
Last round in the half.
crosshair was right there and it was an easy click. Tech? Yeah, tech it. Yeah. No. As Blackjacks
Alright.
will HT will pause because
One of their
some
players
disconnecting
is having some
issues.
Yeah.
Be interesting. Well, I mean, that round was very good from High Tide. They were just getting control all over the map. You didn't know where they were coming from. They were coming from tiles. They were coming from connector. They were just everywhere. I mean, there was no spot untouched. I mean, there was no uncharted territory for these guys. They just completely took control of the map early on here, and
I think they really like when they, if they're gonna hit the site, since they can't clear anything, they really have to utilize their entry in Yoru and in Raze. Have Raze blast pack in one way and have Yoru TP in the other way. And somehow with the KO flash, just to get in like that, y'all have to clear it yourselves. But
Yeah,
it's
I mean, from both your duelists, from Shatter and Ian here. No, yeah, Ian and Shatter here. I mean, Ian has had a pretty decent success rate with a 63% entry success rate, with 5 first kills and 3 first deaths. But I mean, it seems like Shatter's been playing this more like Initiator. I mean, he's had 2 first frags, also 5 first deaths. So I mean, he's been getting picked off at a higher rate, picked off early at a higher rate than other players.
all right. I will say I did see Jabub disconnecting earlier in the game too. There's a point in time where he was just at B site with a camera in his hand, just looking at the wall while everybody was fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting if they can get 9-3. I mean, it's still a game, but they'll have to completely lock these guys down. And High Tide being the first place team, I mean, I don't know how long you can lock these guys down for.
Well, Ian, how have you been enjoying your VDC season so far?
I mean, it's been good. I mean, apart from yesterday's stinker performance from the team, I mean, those games will happen again. I mean, against you guys.
Yeah, I didn't mean to like set it up like that. I meant the whole season though. I didn't mean to set it up like that. I promise.
I don't want to talk anymore about yesterday. I don't want to talk anymore about yesterday. I mean, but yeah, overall, I mean, it's been a good season. I mean, we've played well up until yesterday, just off game, and we'll come back next week stronger Wednesday. I mean, that's just how it'll go.
Having a lot
As
of
the
fun
tech
this
pause
season.
will be coming to a close, I think, very shortly. Yeah, I mean, just waiting on confirmation.
Oh, it looks like we're having some more issues because he can't get back in.
Go next. GG go next. I mean, so some people are. That's what some of the players are considering in this chat as a joke, obviously. I mean, that trip is interesting. I mean, I don't know what that trip accomplishes.
Talking about the camera, the cipher trip.
Yeah, that's Cypher. Yeah, it only does tiles.
Wait, what cipher trip are you talking about?
The A Cypher trip from L7's attack side.
Oh. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it just does tiles. It's not a full trip.
I can't even see it. I forgot how to freak out.
Me too. I don't know. Tech pause is still going on.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how they can get them back in here. Looks like this tech pulse is going to be a little bit longer. Yeah, so we're going to go to a quick little 5-minute break, and then we'll be right back, guys.
We're sailing towards the ending, ending. We're sailing towards the ending, ending. We're sailing towards the ending, the sun go down. We ain't gotta sleep. We're sailing towards the ending, ending. We're sailing towards the ending, ending. We're sailing towards the ending, ending. Let the sun go down. We ain't gotta sleep. We're sailing towards the ending,
We've been on the dust the whole time. Oh, my thing first on stream. Never mind.
Yeah, this is one hell of a fucking.
Welcome back. We're almost ready.
Almost ready. Credit, they will rebuy their guns. We apologize for the delay. I mean, kind of a pain to completely restart a match and to start a new one and to edit all the scores and credits. Very tedious work.
Yeah, you know what it sounds? We just did all this for nothing.
Yeah.
So we're almost done. I think we are done now,
Credits will be
actually.
rolling in. Credits will be going in as they will be edited. As L7 is looking towards Actually, wait. I'll wait a little bit. But-
There's my tube going into halftime.
Yeah, one match away from halftime.
You know, maybe this little tech pause gave Blackjacks some time to talk it over. Maybe they come back out here with some ferocity, you know?
I mean, they weren't the ones. They weren't the ones that were having tech issues. I mean, they had probably had plenty of time to talk over strategy and see and find out their weaknesses. It'll be interesting to see how they come out in this round. This is a crucial round. If they want the 9-3 here, it'll be very hard again. I mean, High Tide has shown that, but it'll also be extremely crucial because 9-3 makes this a much more competitive game here, and yeah. As we figure out all the credits, it's almost there. We should be starting up very shortly.
So we'll be getting ready to start right about now.
As the game will go on, as it is looking like their typical defense setup. Cypher, Omen, B-side, Ray's playing top mid, and Jet with the op, I believe. Yes, with the op, playing towards connector. I mean, it'll be 2 rounds in a row, I believe, now that she's been playing there. I wonder if L7 predicts this, or will they not be predicting this, as it would be the 2nd run in a row.
I appreciate Blackjacks looking at their phone, but I start taking some space mid. Unfortunately, Cypher's about to be met with an op. So
Cypher is
it's
not
gonna
about
be
to
a
met
little
with an op.
unfortunate.
As Wumbo breaks the teleport here with their op, well, with their pistol.
I
As
know,
the
Raze
clone
also has an op.
Clone will be going through connector, but it will disappear. And this has drawn out rotates from L7. They are very wary of this. They are going towards mid and B. As only 2 people are towards that side of the map. And actually, Raze is on top. As there might be a fight there. As a Jet will pop her knives here.
Take a space,
And,
man. Yoru is still in his corner, gets found by that Raze.
Creed sent to Roombot, or Boombot. And she will be flashed. Will be forced to satchel away, as bomb will be planted by L7 here. They have a good advantage here with 1 op on retake. But Ian is very low. This is definitely winnable from
Camera taken out.
HT side if we are to go on any rounds. As Solar will be taken down. It is a 5v2 now. As it is looking good for L7 here to get the 9-3 curse here. As Creed will be fighting people with the people from market, but what he doesn't know is there are 2 people. Jabub will get 2 very quick kills. He will get the trade, but Wind will finish it off with the op. And
Blackjacks played that
Switching sides.
phenomenally. I wish they did that more earlier in the game, but they went B, showed a lot of pressure. Cypher walked the mid a little bit, got lucky at the timing because Raze went away with the op. And then they just flipped the sights and just hit A, and they just had full control. I love that from them.
I mean, they hit the site before High Tide could get as many rotates in. I mean, that's what you have to do on offense. You have to default to get deceive the other team and draw rotates to the site you're not going, and that's exactly what happened there. It would have been interesting to see if they had more time, if they could have done that throughout more rounds. As we're seeing a typical setup, Cypher anchoring down B, and as High Tide will paranoia through A main. As connector is firmly theirs, as they have drawn out every single player on the map. They're officially trapped. Well, they're sort of trapped in between the Yoru and all 4 players. Interesting, as they opt to play retake here, as L7 opt to play retake. Jet is very low. They have gotten a lot of chip damage on her, but so has Shatter. He has been hit hard. As Gecko will get the plant down. As Sammy, she is well aware of this flank possibility, as Scatter does break the cam, but we'll have to break this trip.
Last player standing.
And it is a flawless pistol round from the side of High Tide, and it is not looking good for L7 in this round here, unfortunately.
I'm just that's downfall of their util, I guess. Like, they only have KO to help with a retake, the flash over. You got the Yoru clone, but you don't really have anything to clear anything as they try to retake their site. They played it perfect. You know, they pinched them in the site. Yoru made sure they couldn't rotate out, but you just can't punish them because you don't have anything to clear them.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure I like the pistol retake. I mean, in pistols, it takes a lot more time to kill players if you're hitting body shots. As a pistol strat here, or bonus strat, there are 4 players, or 3 players stacked towards A, and this draws out a stark rotate from the side of from the side of High Tide. As L7 do force by this round and will get a kill on Creed on B site, or I mean on mid.
That's such a good angle to hold.
As Blazar gets caught by Sami teleporting past the teleport, past the trip, sorry. As they, High Tide will get the plant down. 3v3 retake here. Gecko is low on the side of High Tide. This is entirely winnable. I mean, the guns aren't looking too bad for the side of L7, as he is fake cloning through this, and Sami will not fall for it. And looking like the force has not paid off. Ian will get the timing on Sami, but I mean, there's Cypher and Gecko here. I mean, this is gonna be not easy to find out, as Jacob will swing off that flash and will finish them off.
I'm a big fan of fake clones, but I don't think fake cloning into a smoke is the best idea.
I mean, fake cloning into a smoke, I mean, it's easy to get out. If you just fall back, it's not that hard if you get flashed. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it was worth a shot. I mean, nothing has been working, it's been seeming like, for L7. I mean, might as well try out something new, something we haven't conditioned throughout the game.
Let's do what we do.
So, yeah, I mean, it'll be another split here, as 4 players from High Tide are going towards A here. As they'll spot nothing on their camera and instantly smoke a link. Win has to go big here in connector. That's the only way they will win this round. As there's 2 of them, it will not catch them. Will get a trade, as KO will get the stall from the molly through the smoke. I mean, it's looking good for L7 here. I mean, Cypher is very low here. He's gonna have to be careful, as Ian does get Sami. It's looking increasingly good here for L7. And they will probably close out this round, unless there are some absolute heroics from Jacob with 46 HP. And yeah, it's just looking more and more dire here.
I mean, it wasn't that important that round, but as Cypher, I feel like you just gotta put a trip down on that flank.
Really, it was, because they did force that round. The side of L7, they forced again. They did a double force. So I mean, but regardless, High Tide has full rifles. It's the buys are the buys are going towards High Tide's buy. I mean, they have all rifles compared to L7's 2 Spectres, 1 Stinger, or no, 3 Spectres, and the Marshall. It'd be interesting to see what they can do with these weaker weapons. As the KO knife will spot no one from A main.
That raise spot isn't gonna spot anybody over here at B main either.
It will solidify L7's hold here of B, as the paranoia will go through market, but no pushing, no extra space given or taken by the side of HT on the paranoia. As 3 players are going towards mid here. Creed, Jacob, and Sami, they're all pushing towards mid. As they're firmly locking down the B side of this map here. I mean, As IGL, there's nothing else. A great blind by Versail. Creed will satchel in. As Versail almost gets the trade, but Creed is very low
One
here.
enemy remaining.
And Ian will.
Not gonna work out.
Spike planted.
I mean, this clutch is
2v1.
2v1 clutch here. From as he will get through the smoke here. Be interesting to see what timing he can get. It's interesting to see what Babu can get. Unaware that someone's behind him. And yeah, Solar will just finish the round off.
I think Yoru got spammed through the smoke right there and died. Kind of fortunate for him.
And it is match point here for High Tide. Looking as strong as the stats suggest.
One thing I don't think that the Blackjacks know, but the Cypher isn't really putting down that many trips for flank. They could easily just start flanking these guys.
I mean, it's an interesting gamble read here. I mean, they're putting 4 players on B. They're looking to take control of this B main space here for the side of L7.
That's about to be
And
a
the kill
fight.
knife will go down, and we'll spot at least 2. As Wumbo is able to get 1, but he will get traded by Ian.
And here comes to
Interesting.
rotate.
High Tide rotates back, but I think High Tide are well aware of this. L7 are well aware of this. As Yoru is playing an off angle in connector, but he will get flashed. But the TP from Yoru's kit will allow him to get away from this. As he will send his TP back in the corner site behind Jenny. As they are going fully through connector. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see how much.
Got bombed down on Spike.
Oh, this
I mean, bomb down
this
Spike.
goal could be devastating as it is broken. But Wind will get 1. Shatter will get 1. As these players are low. Very good kill from Shatter.
Oh,
He
they get
knows
out.
exactly the positions of both of the players.
One
As
enemy
Sammy will
remaining.
get Spike.
I'm back.
I know exactly where Sammy is. And she will TP towards
CP
B
up out of
side.
there.
Very obvious TP. As
30
they will
seconds
make
left.
their way towards B very quickly. And it is possible. Sammy with full health. She could play aggressive here. I think from the side of L7, you have to predict that she plays in the smokes here. She's conditioned this multiple rounds. But I mean, Shatter is very low. He is not very many shots away. I mean, he's 2 Vandal shots away. And no. Shatter will go for 3. As they do take this crucial round. I mean, any round. after
Yeah,
this
any round is
loss,
crucial now. So
It's crunch time. If comebacks are to be made, you gotta keep winning rounds.
I think the problem for the Blackjacks is they are playing a little too scared. They did win that round, but I feel like they're just same thing, just not taking space. Like you saw when
Yeah, they are giving a lot of sights up and playing for retake, and not out of strength. They're doing it out of fear. They're not confident in their retakes. Their util usage isn't meshing together. With a sub, it's also harder to mesh with someone you've never played with too. So it's not as perhaps as easy. As they will spot no one. It seems like they're gamble stacking every site.
Out of my way. Grenade.
As HT will execute onto B site, a free B site may I add. As Gecko will get the plan down. Be interesting to see what happens with this, as Wumbo and Sammy are playing deep in the smoke. But it will be
Nice
punished
shots.
by Shatter with the 2K. As Ian here walks into this, and Creed will go big for 2 with the Sheriff. As Shatter fake teleports. Still this one problem in market that they will have to deal with. But Wind is aware of this, but will get punished. The die
He
around
rose it.
will get them.
oh, hit him even
Player
while
standing.
tripped. Those geckos never gets
And will-
flashed.
And
Oh,
Solar will
Solar.
get the clutch to
Attackers
take
win.
map 1.
Big
Dominance
play
showing.
out of Solar.
As we will be taking a short break after a little bit of analysis to go on to map 2. So Drisk, how do you feel about that map? What do you think L7 has to change so that the result doesn't end this way next time.
I mean, I think that map went exactly how I thought it would. I know the scoreboard looks a little bit weird, but that is just because we had to do a little reset, so the ACS is not accurate to the actual KD. But
Yeah.
the Surge just full control of that whole game. I mean, it's just they
Yeah,
were
they
taking
were-
space on deep, and they were just doing everything that you want your team to do, and the Blackjacks just weren't doing it on that map. So hopefully on this next map, I'm hoping to see a little resurgence from them. Hopefully they play this Lotus a little bit better.
Yes. HT was playing this with full confidence in their ability. I mean, coming off as the #1 seed, the confidence has to be very high at this point. I mean, and yeah, I mean, L7 has to recover from this if they want their record to not be too affected by this. As they're currently in a playoff spot, a 2-0 would hurt their playoff odds very, very much. There's also Expert. Well, Expert is a longer season, which helps them out. They can learn from this opportunity. But I mean, the playoff teams are becoming more and more obvious as the season goes on. And you gotta make your mark here against the #1 team. If you want to go deep in a playoff run, you've got to take this map too here. Show your perseverance. And yeah.
All
We'll
right,
be
well,
heading into a short break, probably 5
Yeah.
minutes.
5-minute
See you
break.
later.
and warn them of the fall. Infatuation taking over. I scream into the void. Your voice infects my every dream.
the quick break. If you missed last game, High Tide Expert took the map 13 to 5. Keys to the game. Quick little summary. High Tide took the defense half 9-3 and finished the game 13 to 5. What they did well was take control of the map, and while L7 was timid and couldn't take as much space away from them, but when they won the rounds, they could shoot. I mean, they showed it. They could shoot their guns. It's just gonna be about strategy here. I'm interested to see what Drisk you have to think about this next game.
Playing a Lotus, I'll be honest, if the Blackjacks that played that game how they did, not taking space, they gotta take space. I feel like that's such a big thing to do, especially on Lotus. You gotta take space,
yeah.
since it's a 3-site map ABC. You can easily rotate if it gets overwhelmed. You can force people out of sites pretty easily. They gotta figure out a way to do this.
Yeah, I mean, Lotus is probably the map with the most important. It's most important to control parts of the map. I mean, C Mound, very important to control. A Rubble, very important to control. It'll be interesting to see if L7's willing to engage into these fights, or are they going to cower out and leave just like they did last game.
One thing that does scare me on the aside from Surge though is they did have some ops come out later in that sunset. So having an op here on Lotus could be a problem for the Blackjacks.
Could be even more devastating for the Blackjacks, as we will go into agent select.
I'm willing to bet we'll see a Yoru. Arena.
May indeed see a Yoru. Interesting to see what happens when they truly lock in.
Well, so far on the side of the Blackjacks, they have two lurk agents. So, let's see where we go with this. 3 might pull out their feeling a little dip. 3 duelists are selected. Okay, so side of the Surge are all locked in. They're gonna be running on a pretty basic loader. They look like they run pretty basic comps, but they sub out an initiator for a duelist always. They did it on Sunset, and they're doing it again on Lotus. Cause usually you would have maybe a Gecko or a Sky instead of a Jet with this comp.
Yeah, or a Fade.
Yeah, or a Fade, but they're gonna go with the Slay Power. Cypher coming out of here from Blazar. I'm personally not a big fan of Cypher on this map. I feel like KJ can do more and help with space control, but Cypher also isn't the worst pick in the world. So.
Yeah, I mean, Cypher would be a very good agent if you're playing against a Neon. But obviously, on the side of High Tide, we aren't seeing a Neon out the get-go. We're seeing Jet Rays, and Jet Rays can both updraft over trips and satchel over trips. So those might not be as much of a problem as Killjoy alarm bots and turrets, which can hold a lot more sections of the map. It'll be interesting to see.
The biggest problem that the Blackjacks had last map was space, not even creating space, but clearing stuff on site, and they did nothing this map to change that. They got Arena instead of I forgot what they had.
They're running a triple duelist, no initiator.
Oh, instead of the
comp.
KO. They have Arena instead of the KO, and they.
I mean, it's looking like they're trying to take map control here early on, fighting for a Rebel, but unfortunately, none of them are here. The High Tide is going towards C. It'll be interesting to see how Blazar can go, and how can he hold this site, as a fast flank will be coming through from Reyna and Yoru. As Cypher will fall on site. The site is firmly in the hands of High Tide here. As 3 will be coming from flank. Omen, Yoru, and Reyna. Let's see how hard how they can go. And Versail will get one. But as the attention is now fully divided towards back. And
One enemy remaining.
a beautiful retake.
Beautiful retake.
Four kills in the span of probably 2 seconds. As Blackjacks will take game 1 or round 1.
That was a great start for Blackjacks on that pistol round. I will say I was a little skeptical about Blazar playing here on C and water with his Cypher setup, but his team did come and clean up. When he started showing that pressure, he backed up a little bit so he could play with his life, but it still worked out for them in the end.
I mean, if the retakes are looking like this, I mean, it's looking pretty good. I mean, loaded to the map that you're kind of forced to retake at least, play retake at least on one site. So, I mean, if they can keep looking like that throughout the game, they could do some damage here to High Tide and finish with the 1-1. As they will aggress Mountain again, but again, there's no presence from High Tide here, as they will all be going towards C Mound. As another fast flank. But interesting here, Sami versus Versail, and Versail will come out on top, unscathed, may I add.
I like this setup.
And
from
they're coming back here. Be interesting to see as Versail leaves his teammate alone. Ian will get one frag, will get fully flashed,
One enemy remaining.
but Versail will get the trade and will get the clutch. Many guns can be recovered.
Job by L7 there.
Job by L7. They will lose a few guns, but it's not too bad.
How many guns did 2 people die there or 3?
2 people died.
2 people died? That's not bad.
Not terrible. Going up 2 on defense is big though, as they will be going for a mountain control or a rebel control for the 3rd time in a row. But this time there will be some presence here. It'll be interesting to see how High Tide reacts to this. He will jiggle this as the paranoia will go out, but it seems like High Tide are rotating towards A here. They are willing to challenge this. Look how much control they got. As Ian gets 2, gets 3 here.
Shots.
As he can dismiss
Could be
out.
going for the
But
ace.
look, here Boo here with. He will get killed. You got a little bit too aggressive here. As wait, the Cypher can go big here. Will get 1, but cannot get the other.
Didn't have his
The
gun. I
Stoller
probably
will
could have
get
got
almost
both
a
of
free
them.
plant here. Free plant onto C site. As Boo can get a upgraded gun. We'll be able to get the plant off safely.
This is the worst thing for Breach, not knowing any idea where Raze is. And yeah.
Boo will finish it off.
It's a completely different team. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, 3 rounds on Lotus defense is very, very big off the rip.
Aim is looking nice. I will say, so far what's going, Surge lost their pistol round, lost the bonus, kind of expected thing. Then they tried to do a fake C push, where they pushed up C and then rotated back to A, because they think that you would think that the Blackjacks will send more people over C to help with that push, but they all just sat A, and they came right back into them, and it was a nice little fight, and they ended up winning it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like completely flipped on its head here. It feels like it's High Tide who are actually afraid to take map control here.
And they're still gonna keep doing this this bubble push.
They will feed this ult point to Babu, as they will exec onto C site. Cypher is able to get 1, is able to get 2, is able to get 3, and it will get some damage onto Creed. Cypher could go for the ace here, as Creed and Sami are on site with very little space. I mean, they don't know if there's a flank right now because the turret's down. They have no idea. As the cam will get them.
1 enemy remaining. Flawless.
As Blazar will get 4 kills with a very good sight hold, albeit
Great
on an
sight
eco.
hold from him.
Albeit on an eco.
Yeah, Jet went up, dashed in. He just peeked out of the Omen smoke that was waterfall a little bit, got the picks with them not really expecting him to be there. He was kind of at an off angle, so they catch him off guard a little bit and got out with his life. A great play by him.
Great play by him. Bought a lot of time for rotates to come in, but at that point it was a 5v2. The map was pretty much already secured.
Unfortunately, I think Omen did see where that Cypher came in, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to put that there that often anymore.
As there is
Caution
some
here.
pressure here from the side of High Tide towards A on their second buy round. As Breach will stun this. As Wind is nated very much. And he will be able to get 2! They had no idea he was there. As Solar will be able to get 2 quick kills. And 3 quick kills. Unbelievable. But they have no idea about this flank here. Cypher is in a great position. Just buying time here.
They're ready for it a little bit. They know it could be there.
They're aware of it. As they will get the plan off. Both coming from...
Spike planted.
I'm
Both
pretty
coming
sure they
from
know Omen is
east
one shot as
side.
well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they must know. I mean, 3 of them are died. I mean, 3 of them have died, so I mean, it's probably possible.
It's a great Cypher ult. They
They
could
know where
wallbang
the Cypher-
this.
They know, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think you might need
I
a
don't-
sheriff actually.
They can. They actually can. They will get a bit of chip damage onto Solar. They will
One
have the
enemy
defuse.
remaining.
And Versail will get 1.
Is ready.
This
He
is
missed
a full health
one.
player.
Oh my
Blazer
god,
will
that
get the
was
straight through the smoke.
dangerous.
Tracer's giving him away.
Did you see how close those bullets were though?
Could have been dangerous. Versail could have easily been killed there with 30 HP. Just 1 shot to the body is an easy kill.
Or I think those bullets literally went right between them. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was
Heck.
unfortunate placement there. Could have been 1.
One thing I will say, I am more of a fan of smoking off the bomb for your team instead of the choke point.
That is a correct assessment of that. But here, it's interesting to see Ian playing kind of a passive angle here with the off, as they will at least know that 3 of them are here. How many kills can he get with this off? He will get Jet.
Great Cypher
this
dart.
out.
Allow Reyna to
Oh,
get that
and
off hit.
Versail, will be able to get the lurk from Sami.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Babu able to get 2 from that ult, even though he dies.
He got blinded midair.
I have the
As
spike.
Creed is completely trapped here. I mean, on both ends. Ian will whip the op shot, but will get assistance
I
from
don't know
teammate
how Reyna
Razor.
got out of there. Yeah, he put out that Razor, blast packed up, got full blinded by the breach flash, and still got the shot off somehow on his way down, and got both of them.
High
I don't know,
Tide will call a
it's
timeout
insane.
here. Very important to call a timeout here. Slow things down. I mean, it's 6-0 on Lotus on attack here. It was looking very dire for this team. If they don't get this next one, I mean, it's looking like last map, just teams reversed, isn't it? I mean, last time it was I think 7-1 on the side of High Tide,
It was.
and now it is 6-0 for the side of L7. I mean, the fact that they're dominating like this early on is really showing how their mental is very solid, despite the fact that they got completely outshined in the first map.
I think they need to let them take that A rubble space and then like either take B or C space, you know,
They need to
pick
take
up that
space
space.
quicker. They need to
And then
pick up the space.
have somebody like relurk that A rubble hit after they
Yeah,
start making noise somewhere.
perhaps retake it, because
Yeah.
they're burning all their util. High Tide is, or no,
Caution
L7
here.
is. Sorry, they're nading. They're flashing. They're TPing. Sometimes they're Reyna flashing. They're
There.
using up a lot of util.
There.
Interesting
need
to
to
see
blow
them
something up.
going this off the bat. As you see a 2-1-2 defense.
Oh, Razor here. It's a fight.
Creed will get the satchel pass, as Wumbo will get the trade, and Creed will get Shatter.
Placing swarm grenade.
As now there's a 4v3 on the side of the attackers, looking very good out of the timeout here. The site is empty. They should get the plant off fairly easily here. They have Razor, Killjoy, they have every ult in the book.
my.
And
Spike
Sammy
planted.
gets a little bit too aggressive,
You should run.
as Killjoy will pop the ult here, the lockdown. With Molly's on the bomb. Interesting, they're pushing this. Blazar will get one kill.
One enemy
We'll get
remaining.
two, and we'll break the lockdown as the 1v2.
He did.
1v2.
Oh my.
Wumbo, they must know.
My ultimate.
And Blazar will get the
That was
4K.
almost.
Some very big kills. Lockdown
really bad.
invested.
He was
That is
down
a-
to the last bullet of his classic to break that lockdown, and he almost didn't get it
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
0.8
Could've-
seconds.
Could have been very bad. But I mean, it looked way better off the bat for High Tide, but I mean, it just seems like they crumbled under pressure. I mean, they weren't aware, like, this push into stairs was just completely unnecessary. They had the whole site locked down. It seems like Sammy's been lurking into too many smokes and has conditioned it too much. It's been too obvious for the past couple of rounds. Even on Sunset, she was in a lot of smokes.
Gonna be a big
As
hit
Blazar
here.
will get the cam down, and L7 will get A rebel control as they are looking towards B here. All 5 of their players are executing through B as all the flashes go through. An incredible amount of util goes through, and the plant should be fairly effortless. As Versail will get one
Spike
kill
planted.
on Jabub pushing in. As Creed will get the trade,
Last
and
player
Win will
standing.
TP in. And it's all up to Babu here. 3v1 situation. As he will get Semi. Very nice shot. As Babu is not quite aware, as Creed playing the off angle will get the 3K. And that will secure High Tide's first round in attack. Good look from them. I mean,
Finally doing something. Finally getting it right. Just a full on B push. I think
it
that's
looks like the timeout helped. I mean,
yeah. They figured
last
something
round
out.
they should have won it. Just some small mistakes, but that round looked a lot more familiar with what we saw in Sunset from them. As it looks like it'll be a 2-2-1 default on the side of High Tide. As Creed is trying to break the cam.
Look at
not-
Ray's
not
over
far
there at
off.
A.
Yeah.
Ray's just hiding. He'll have all this information for his team. They'll let him know if
Creed
they're
will
ever
break-
coming here.
Creed will break the camera. But Babu here is in a very good off angle here.
KJ and Omen was sneaking up on the B.
I mean, it's still 2-2-1 split here. As they are rotate, they have put 3 towards C. Now 1. As Cypher and Yor rotate. Interesting call. I mean, I wonder if that Raze will be able to get enough rotates.
I don't even think the
Breach will pass
Blackjacks
through-
know where they're going
Flash
yet.
through Ray. As the dash will go through. But Babu will be able to get that one kill. As the boombot goes out.
Nice
As
shot.
Babu will get another kill.
Finally grabbing the spike. Looks like they're gonna head towards B.
Putting
30
the
seconds left.
A-hold firmly into the hands of L7. As Creed will get one kill. He will get the pick onto B site.
Good Molly. Good pick.
As Creed is pushing back here.
Spike planted.
Gonna invest that your
Oh,
roll.
he gets caught. And Jabub will get the kill. The 2v2. They know exactly where these 2 players are, I believe. They know
Last
Raze is
player
right side.
standing.
We'll get the wall bang.
Last player standing.
Sammy
Big
will
kill
get the
from
one kill.
Sammy.
This is huge. Very low. 14 health. She knows that it's not half. And Sammy will get wall bang. A little
Actually,
bit
I don't
too
know
weak.
if she didn't know if it was half or not.
No, she
Oh,
jiggled
she did.
through
You're
on the
right.
half.
You're right.
She saw.
You're right.
And the defenders will take an 8th round, looking very good on the side of L7 here. Recovering their first map here from 13-5. Map win percentage is now close to the same at this point, I believe.
Yeah, this is really surprising me. I definitely thought that after last map, especially how this map plays, the Surge would have this in the bag, but this defense out of the Blackjacks is just looking really nice.
Thank you.
Get out of my way!
As
Grenade!
L7 will get firm control of A once again. This allows rotates towards C side. They're completely trapped here. Flank, as the turret is smoked off, but will fire. As they're completely caught off guard here, Solar and Sammy will get 2 kills. This will allow them to get guns into their hands, as it was originally on Nico. As Ian gets 1 kill now, but Sammy gets another kill. 4v2 from the attack side on an eco round. Looking very good despite the low buy. Now Blazar coming onto an A site where 4 people are rushing. Will see Omen and Killjoy going onto site.
Spike planted.
They have Breach ult.
I mean, this round should be in the books. This should be a fairly easy win from the side of High Tide. As Ian will get the
Ian
kill
has
on a
something
whipping
else to
Sammy.
say about that.
So 4v3, it now becomes winnable. It just depends on what
Last
exactly
player standing.
will happen. As Ian will get 2, will get 1.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Ian, we got the 8. Unbelievable. Ian with the clutch.
Not over.
2v1 clutch ace. Unbelievable play from
Ian
Ian.
said it's not over.
Ace.
Beautiful ace, which will secure the 9 rounds for L7.
That
I mean,
was
unbelievable.
insane.
That round should have been secured. It has been 2 rounds on attack now that High Tide should have secured with like a decisive man advantage. And they
Yeah.
haven't been able to convert the round.
All right, I
mean-
want to see what happens this round. So, usually Yoru, Raze, and Omen will play fast A, but they've been lately just having Raze go there by themselves because they've been putting so much pressure that the Surge had just respected and not been pushing. But looks like they're gonna go for an A push here this time. So let's see how this plays out.
I mean, you think you'd think they use the breach ult at this point. As Yoru will get headshot, but Babu will get the trade. As it now becomes a 3v3. The site looks free from this point, as all 3 players will go from tree. Breach will get the plant. Interesting call since Killjoy is 1 away from ult.
Yeah.
Enemy remaining.
I mean, it's just a poor usage of ult. I don't think I've seen Solar use his.
Oh, great Molly. Oh,
I
That
don't
flash is
believe.
coming
I
in
don't,
anyway.
I don't believe I've seen Solar use his Rolling Thunder all game. I mean, it's been in his hands for multiple rounds at this point, and when they're in trouble on post plants, he should have started. He should start using it. But it's a little
yeah,
bit
they
too
definitely
late.
should try to set up a play behind that Breach ult. Now it's last round, and they have KJ ult, Breach ult, Raze ult,
Like 2
and Omen ult.
3 crucial ults here. Like 3 those 3 ults should secure the round like that.
Yeah, this should be 10-2, but let's see how they play this. I definitely either have KJ ult to enter or the Rolling Thunder to enter, and then use the other one to delay or hold the bomb after. I see how they do. It's gonna go B. Probably the best site to use to all of these ults.
As it will make a footstep. This will draw the rotate from Cypher onto B.
Yeah, but that KJ
There-
is gonna push him right back.
Yeah, Killjoy ult and the stun coming in. As Wumbo does get the kill on Blazar.
Cover going out.
Let's see how they pay attention to this flank though.
free fight.
Reyna and Yoru.
Oh, but Reyna and Yoru are
Not both of
flanking,
them.
but they will get both killed, as the whole site is theirs. They still have 3 of their. They still have 3 of their ults. As Creed will hold this angle and will get Versail. Has the ult. And Babu will get timing, and it's a flawless round 2.5. But I don't know if it will
Greedy is
matter.
Greedy.
Not sure will it
Greed
matter.
instead of waiting for the alarm bar to decide. So now I'm just gonna peek at myself. I'm gonna do my own thing. Ends up finding two there. Works
Yeah, I
out
mean,
for him.
I'm not sure it's gonna matter because 10-2 defense half is very, very hard to come back from on Lotus. An attack side of the map, I mean, it's not looking good. That's all I will say.
You think that tree is where the Mr. Bloom skin came from? Not sure if you're looking at
Yeah, I think
probably not.
if you look at if you look on top of the on top of rubble, you can see the tree that kind of looks like the mist bloom tree. I mean,
I got the flowers all over the map now that I look at it.
yeah. As High Tide will fight for for rubble,
Cutting their vision.
and we'll be playing passively on C. As L7 will be hitting the B site. They do have the site. As Jabub will get killed here. And Link.
One enemy
Calm
remaining.
down, calm down.
As Solar, this is definitely winnable on this end. I mean, but Win will get the kill, despite Versailles and Win being very low.
Hey, you're casting cursing everybody.
Very chaotic round. As many fights are happening at once.
I would say there's probably gonna be a couple expert players mad at you, Eon, for you probably allowed Ian to get that ace, saying, "Hey, this round is over."
Yeah, I mean,
You know the
Caster's
caster's got all the
jinx.
power in the world.
Caster's jinx, man. I don't know. Apologize for any of that happening. But as L7 try to work up Mount, just contacting up Mount, as Shatter is working through A rubble, sending a clone all the way into stairs. As Babu will get the entry on Killjoy, which is huge. But Creed very stuck in this position, very low, and will get killed. Now it is a 3v2 or no 3v4.
3v4, 3v4.
3v4. As Ian will make it now a 4v2. Wumbo will be able to get his, but is very damaged from this. Guns in the better guns in the hands of
Oh, you should have blinded
L7
it.
here. As Shatter flashes 2 here. He gets another full flash onto Solar, stalling a lot here. I think they're well aware that both of them are here. It's a
Last
beautiful
player
player
perk.
standing.
Great blind, great blind.
L7 will secure round number 14.
Match
I mean, it
point.
looks like L7 just
I get a
doing
drop?
to them what Serge did to them
I don't
last
know,
map. I
L7 is
mean,
looking very, very good on this map.
this is the craziest flip-flop game I think I've ever seen, where just both teams just dominated on both of the maps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Sunset is firmly in High Tide's territory.
I think it's safe to say a lot of teams won't be playing
There.
L7 on Lotus anymore after this.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, on the side of High Tide, I don't think you can choose a shot. And an aggressive teleport will get one, but he will get flashed. Will whiff onto Wind, or onto Creed, sorry. As Ian will trade him, and
Oh.
Babu will satchel into Creed, and will
Man's in the air
4v2.
killing
and he
him.
will aggress this, but Bucky is waiting right for him.
Spike
Went there
planted.
just a little too fast right there.
A little bit too aggressive, a little bit too confident. But this round, as Killjoy is very weak, we'll get the rifle upgrade.
Turret out.
But we'll teleport firmly into Ian's smoke. And a 1v2 clutch situation from and we'll not
That's
be able to
gonna
get
be
the
it.
gold. And it's
Attackers
13-2
win.
on the side of Lucky 7 Blackjacks. And it's a beautiful comeback. I mean, great perseverance through the second map here. To come back from a 13-5 and to stomp on High Tide, the #1 team, even harder. It's just a great performance from L7 here. I mean, gotta give it to them.
Really good series overall. Very, very exciting. We actually play of the game goes to Ian. Obviously, that 5K ace. That was just insane.
Yeah, I mean, just dominant maps for both teams. I mean, L7 can very much learn from their first map. I mean, they proved that they could shoot on the Lotus map. They took control. They had confidence, and they took control of many different areas of the map. I mean, A Rubble was basically their home the entire game. They did not. I don't know if there was a single round where they did not get this control.
Yeah,
out.
they're taking that control every round. Yeah.
Yeah, every single round.
Yeah, like I said, it was even a couple rounds where they stopped sending everybody but Raze, and Raze would literally just throw a nade up there and just go out there by
Raze could
herself.
single hold,
And nobody
sometimes
else would come, and they were just scared to go there.
Nobody else would come, and Raze would get 2 most of the time. It was just great defending from the side of L7. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how L7 changes their sunset strategy. Because I mean, all that was wrong was just like they were too scared to take map control, and they showed on Lotus what they can do. I mean, it should be looking very good for the future of that team on that map if they can learn from their mistakes. As Ian will come out with a top frag, 19, 8, and 5. With a 356 combat score. Very, very dominant map from his part. From their part, sorry.
I believe we have a post-game interview.
We have a
that we're doing.
post-game interview with, I believe, Ian.
It's gonna be Ian. I don't know if this
They
is
will be in the
ready
call
yet or not.
very shortly.
Yeah, so we are going to interview, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and bring in Ian from
Lucky
the side
7.
of the Lucky 7 Blackjacks, just to get that 5K ace, and go ahead and talk to them about this game.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Ian. How's it going?
I'm doing just fine, you know, pretty great.
All right. So, what did you guys speak? My first question is, what did you guys speak about during the first map intermission that allowed you guys to dominate the second map?
Dude, genuinely, we didn't think about nothing. The only thought in our mind was we're here for, you know, a fun time, not a long time, and we're just like, fuck it, we're gonna ball out and shoot people.
All right. Tell me about that ace. I mean, it seems like that
I
round
didn't
was
even know
sealed.
what was happening.
I mean, it seemed like the round was sealed. I mean, it was a 4v2. Unfortunately, I jinxed the play. And it was a 4v2 breach ult in the hands of Solar, I believe. And you came out with a 1v2 clutch at the end to secure the ace. I mean, what was going through your mind after that? How was the comms after?
Well, they were hyping me up, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's great. Only thing going through my mind there was just like, I mean, I'm Reyna. Let me just ball out and swing it and have some fun with it. And if I lose, then I lose. If I win,
When
then
you're Reyna,
great.
you swing. Yeah, when you're Reyna,
Yeah,
you
no,
swing.
Reyna is my home, but you know, like obviously can't play her in team play often.
Yeah, pretty selfish agent. What do you guys think you guys have to fix on the map of Sunset so you guys can come with a better showing next time?
We just weren't really communicating. We were just, I don't know, we were just kind of out of it, not warmed up fully and overcooking a little. But honestly, we probably just need to run it down more and send it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like on Lotus you guys like abandoned your ways from the first map, so and you guys started taking more control. I think that is what made all the difference in this one, which allowed you guys to get the 13-2. I mean, You guys must be feeling good that you guys had a higher win percentage. The number one
we
team. against
genuinely
them.
we don't care that they're number one. We don't care who's up there on the like standings. We don't care. We're just gonna play the game like any other game and have fun with it. And you know, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. We genuinely do not care if, you know, they're number one or anything.
All right, well, you guys got to be pretty happy with that performance, especially on the second map. Lots to learn.
Definitely vibing.
Lots to learn for the first map, and it'll be interesting to see where you guys end up at the end of the season.
We'll end up number one, winning grand finals.
All right, well, I'll be interested to see where that goes. All right, good luck in your next games, and we'll be moving on to the next interview.
All right.
Okay. So never mind, there will not be another interview, and that will probably be the end of the stream. If you guys missed both games, you guys are kind of late. But map 1 went on the side of High Tide Surge, and they won the map 13-5 on Sunset. And map 2 is the game that you're currently seeing right now on your screens. L7 Blackjacks versus HT Surge. Blackjacks took the map 13-2 in a dominant fashion after going down 13-5. So I mean, great perseverance from Blackjacks, and a true test for that team as the number one team in High Tide Surge is their opponent. And we'll see you guys next stream, which should be next match day, which is Wednesday. We'll see you guys Monday. Oh, yeah, Monday is next match stream because of reschedule. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great night.